Told you Sonny's busy, okay? If there's a problem, you bring it to me. Yeah.
Hey, got a few questions for you.
About what?
A couple of Zakara warehouses were torched last night. There were no fatalities, and that tells me whoever set the fires specifically didn't want to hurt anyone. Mind telling me where you were last night?
You should probably call Diane.
I honestly thought I got through to you the other day. How do you expect Michael to want a better life for himself if you won't even consider leaving the business?
Am I supposed to quit before or after Anthony burns the city down? Anthony got out of prison, bodies started showing up all over town. You think that's some kind of coincidence?
Wait a second, I told you to let the police handle Anthony. A lot of good that did. Right? You think starting a war, Michael's not going to be in the middle of this
Michael
thing?
understands the situation now.
What does that even mean? Is that code for Michael's going to stay out of it? Jason, I can't look the other way. You guys are going to be doing my job for me if this thing escalates. You're going to be making hits on each other's territory. Someone's going to leave a piece of evidence behind. I'm probably going to be able to blow up both organizations.
If you have any more questions, you should call Diane, like I said.
This war, it's not inevitable. Jason, you can walk away from this thing. But that would defeat the purpose, right? Look, I know you're going through a lot and you have a lot of pain, and maybe this is your way of dealing with it by starting this thing with Anthony.
I didn't start this.
But you can stop it. Now, whatever you decide to do, just let's hope Michael doesn't get hurt.
Hi, sorry for stopping by like this.
Can I, get you something? Some coffee or some water?
No, I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
Haven't been sleeping a lot lately. So.
Well, maybe you could, go for a drive. Getting on the road always helps me clear my head.
Thinking about him a lot.
Yeah, all the time.
I'm sorry you didn't get to know him better.
Is there, something you need?
Have you heard from Lucky?
No, why? What happened?
He's gone to find my dad.
Maybe your dad doesn't want to be found.
He took off from rehab because we forced him there, and it was a mistake. So when Lucky brings him back, I think it would be best if you just stayed away from him.
I don't want anything to do with him.
He didn't deliberately set out to hit Jake. Could have been anybody.
Luke was drinking.
Whether the drinking affected his driving that night, he still wouldn't have seen Jake in the road because it was...
Listen, I understand if you have to make excuses for your father, but it doesn't change what happened. He killed Jake.
And you want to kill him as payback. That's what this is about. Just say it. Damn it. Say that you want my dad dead. Jake so he'd be safe and have a better life and a future outside of the mob. And my dad took that away from you, along with any chance you could have of knowing your son. You should be upset. But killing my dad is not going to make things better for you.
Luke keeps coming at me. He'll get in my face, tell me I have no right to grieve for Jake because I wasn't his father.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's his grief talking. He feels like he doesn't deserve to be in pain when he's caused so much for everyone else, but the truth is he is. That's why he took off. I'm not expecting you to forgive him. I'm just asking you not to go after him. My entire family has been hurting enough, especially my dad and Lucky.
I'm not gonna hurt Luke.
Thank you.
Don't. Because I'm not doing it for you or for Lucky. I want Luke to suffer. I want him to wake up every morning and think about what he did and relive it every day. Just like I do.
Dante came by asking questions about 2 warehouses that were burned down last night and they belonged to those cars. Well, I didn't say anything, Diane. I'm pretty good at that. Just expect a call, okay? Yeah. No, yeah, come in. I gotta go.
Hey. I know you're busy. I'm just gonna get straight to the point. It's possible that without intending to, I might have added to your grief, and for that, I'm really sorry. And I actually mean that. I know I've said that before. Not that I didn't mean
Max,
that I was...
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Has Lulu been by here?
Yeah, she just left.
And did the subject of her father and how he's blameless in Jake's death and you should probably leave him alone happen to come up?
Yeah, but you're not responsible for how Lulu feels, so...
Except in this case, I think I am. I was trying to talk some sense into Lulu, and you know that I don't have a filter, which some people find refreshing, but others, they tend to misinterpret what I'm really trying to say.
Can you just say it then?
I told Lulu that it would be a bad idea for Luke to come back to Port Charles because you would probably try to kill him. And Lulu completely freaked out. I should have figured she would run straight to you, which is not fair of her. Or me. I mean, you're probably still hurting. That you're thinking I can't possibly understand what you're feeling. It's not like you show that much emotion. I mean, you could be completely dying inside right now. You know, using everything you've got just to hold it together until I leave. Or maybe you're numb. I don't know. I know I can't know because I've never really lost a child. And everyone keeps focusing on the fact that Luke was the driver, which seems to overshadow the fact this little boy lost his life. And I understand that because that's kind of what happened with Georgie. You know, it became about the investigation when she died, the mystery.
You don't have to do this, Maxie.
That's your nice way of telling me to shut up, isn't it? Okay, I will. I just want you to know that I understand. Or at least I feel like I understand. So, if you ever need anyone to talk to...
Thank you.
You mean that, right?